Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to go over where all the current Stamp Memory locations are located. There are going to be some that unlock later, so I will do a part 2 for the upcoming ones in a few days. But for right now, I'm going to go over the ones that are currently available. So first we're starting off with Florawish. So as you see here, there are 5 different areas for Lakeside District, Outskirts Forest, Great Wish Tree Square, Dream Woven Ruins, and Fortune Falls. So first we're going to start off with Lakeside District. And if we go to our map, I have them all listed out. So the first one is going to be listed right over here. You can mark it on your map as well, so it's easier to find. And I went to the Warp Spire in front of the mayor's residence. So once you're there, you're just going to want to follow where your tracker is. It just makes it so much easier to locate. So let's just go right over where it is. And then you're going to see the contest promoter. So go ahead and talk with them. All right, so the next one is in the Outskirts Forest. So you're going to want to head over to in front of the Sanctum of the Observant. So let's teleport there now. And on your map, it's going to be in this general area. So again, we can go ahead and track it and head on over. So as you see, there's a person standing right out front. It's the contest promoter, so we can go up and talk with them. All right, so our next stamp is going to be at the Great Wishing Tree. So teleport over to the Stylist Guild front gate, and you're going to see it right where the big tree is. So we're now there, and you see right when you're looking, you can see the person standing there. And just go up and talk with them. All right, and then the next one is going to be in the Dream Woven Ruins. So this is the location right here where my start is. I have teleported over to the Dream Warehouse Tower, and I'm just going to jump on over there. So go on over. And then look for the person standing with the, there we go, there they are with the gate. So again, this is the location, and then you can just go up and talk with them. And then our last one is in the Fortune Falls, and it is this area right here. So I'm just walking from the Dream Woven Ruins on over there. So you can just follow my Nikki if that helps. And we're just going to run on over. And you can already see it from up here where it's located. All right, and now that we have all 5 stamps for Florawish, if you go to the events and you head on over to your inspiration journal, you will see that you can now collect the 80 diamonds. Next we have Breezy Meadow. So we're going to start off with the border outpost, and you're going to want to head to Heartcraft Kingdom outpost. Once you're there, the location is right in this area here. So we're just going to want to follow it on our map, and you see the person standing there. So you can go up and collect the sticker or stamp. And then the next one is right over here next to Queen Palace Ruins entrance. So we're just going to want to head over there. And once you're there, you're going to see them just standing right outside. So you can go and collect that stamp. All right, and then after that, we're going to head over to Meadow Wharf. And that one is just right here. So you're just going to teleport to Meadow Wharf. And it is going to be right up here on this hill. So you can collect that one. And then next we're going to head over to Breezy Meadow activity area. So these ones are really nice because they're all generally like in the same area. So you're just going to head over to the Meadow Activity Support Center and teleport there. And right when you get there, you can see a person standing right outside the teleport. And then next we're going to head over to Bug Song Hills. And again, just head over to the Bug Catcher's Cabin teleport. And right when you teleport, you're going to see a person standing right outside. And then last for right now, we're going to head on over to Sleepy Fish Hills and use the Leisurely Anglers Florawish Branch Warp Spire. So let's go over there. All right, and then right when we head over there, we're just going to want to track where it is, and should be over this way. Yes, we can see the pepper gem person standing right there. So let's go collect the stamp. And those are all of them for Breezy Meadow currently. The rest will unlock later, and then I will do a follow-up video. All right, guys, so next we have Stoneville, and first you're going to want to head over to your map and go to the Village Fork Warp Spire. This is where your first one for Flower Field Resident is going to be located. So I am already there, and right when you step off, you're going to see the person standing right on top of these rocks here. So jump on up and you can collect the stamp. And then our next one is going to be over here in Stoneville Market. I'm going to just walk on over. I think that is close enough. So you can mark it on your map and track it. And just again, it's right over here. So we're just going to walk on over. If you want to follow my Nikki to make it easier, you definitely can. And you should now see the person standing there. So you can go and collect that stamp. And those are the only two available for Stoneville at the moment. The others will be available a bit later. All right, so now we're going to head over to the Abandoned District. And the first one is at the Stellar Fishing Ground Trail. So you're going to want to teleport here. On your map, it is going to be the furthest island. If you zoom in, it's the Warp Spire right here. And then they are going to be just located right when you land from the Warp Spire. You're going to be able to walk up and see the person standing here. And then you can collect the stamp. All right, guys, and the next one is Wind Rider Mill. So you're going to want to head over to Wind Rider Mill area. This is it on the map. It's just right over here, right below where we just were. And you're going to want to take the warp spire that's called Wind Rider Mill Top. So once you're there, you're just going to head straight and you should see the NPC sitting there or floating there. And you can walk up and then collect your stamp. All right, and next we're going to Ripple Estate. So it is the island that, again, is right across from Wind Rider Mill. So we're just going to head over here, and you're going to want to warp to the beside the Ripple Wine Cellar. So use this warp spire here. And once you land, you're going to just look over and you'll be able to see the person standing right over here. All right, and our last one for right now in the Abandoned District is going to be in Golden Fields. So Golden Fields is right next to Ripple Estate when it comes to the islands. So you just want to head over here and go to the Warp Spire Golden Fields Stone Tree Top. So once you teleport there, I have it marked on my map. It's generally in this area. So you're going to want to just follow. You can follow my Nikki and you can head down. And you can see them already. They're just standing there. And you can collect your stamp. All right, and then for the next one, you're going to want to head over to the Handsome Lad Circus. On the map, it is located right over here in this area. I'll zoom out so you can take a look. It's right in the middle, and it's the Warp Spire that is right here. Once you have teleported, you just walk straight and you can see the little booth here where you can go and collect that stamp. All right, so now we're heading over to the Wishing Woods. Our first one is in the Sacred Mountains. You're going to want to take the Swordsmith Ruins Gate Warp Spire. And once you're there, you're going to see the NPC standing right over here and you can collect your stamp. All right, and next we're gonna go to Fallen Wish Highlands. You're gonna want to head over to the Bizarre Wish Hills, and they're gonna be right over here. Right when you land on the Warp Spire, you're gonna see them in the distance here, so you can honestly just run up, and yeah, you'll be able to collect the stamp from there. So we're running up, ba, 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 ba. There they are. All right, and next we're gonna head over to the Grand Tree Valley. You're gonna want to use the Grand Tree Soul. Use this warp spire right here, and then once you're here, you're just gonna want to run right forward. You can see the balloons. They help kind of like guide you to where you want to go. And then we can collect our stamp. All right, and now you want to head over to Brookwood Forest. Take the Warp Spire Wishcraft Lab, and right when you land, you're just gonna see it right here. So go ahead and walk up. All right, guys, well, that is everything for this video. Those are the current stamp locations that are available to us. The others look like they are available in some are in 4 days, 11 days, 11 days, and 4 days. So yeah, so the others will be released in a few days from now. So I will make another follow-up video for the ones that are in 4 days, and then I'll do another one for the ones in 11 days, just so you guys know exactly where they are located. If this video did help you, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!